This is Dave in Real Life, and this is my Night 1 WrestleMania review. The show kicked off with Vince McMahon welcoming us all to WrestleMania, and the bad weather. The stadium absolutely looked fantastic as we finally saw what it would look like with fans in attendance. As you can see from this image, pretty impressive. Also, what was impressive was the singer, what kicked off the show with America the Beautiful. Had a little bit too much of a distraction, have to admit, but yeah, what an opening. Then we'll talk about another pair of boobs, and that is Michael Cole and Samoa Joe wearing protective like clothing, as it was absolutely peeing it down at the Raymond James Stadium. Then we had this brilliant opening segment with Titus O'Neil and Hulk Hogan. Titus O'Neil absolutely stole the show with this. Best promo of his life. Hogan looked like the sidekick for a change. I think that Hogan just went through the motions while Titus just took the ball and ran with it and looked like he had a fantastic time. First match of WrestleMania was Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley retains, which I thought was pretty shocking. A lot of people wanted Drew to have this big WrestleMania moment, but he kind of did. He was the first wrestler out, in all fairness. But Bobby Lashley retained in what was, for a long time, the match of the night. Very nervous at the beginning, I have to say, but once they got into it, it was an excellent match. Throughout the show, we had this amazing graphic of like this skeleton coming over the stadium. Shown this a couple of times. In fact, the visual effects to WrestleMania this year were absolutely fantastic. We had our first match, Billy Kay and a resume, with Carmella offering some jokes at the start. Loved the new gimmick, very Mizdow gimmick from the show Miz. They also had the Riot Squad with the Harley Quinn inspired attire. I thought they really did well in this match, in all fairness. It looked excellent. Then we had this botch. The Sexy Muscle Friends, aka Pretty in Pink and Mandy Rose's slip. The winners of that match, the tag team turmoil match, were Tamina and Natalya, who will go on to face Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax at tomorrow night 2 of WrestleMania. Here's to confirm that. They came in last. Usually when you come in last in these matches, you win. And history's proven perfect. Natalya getting a WrestleMania moment again. Then we move on to Seth Rollins versus Cesaro. Seth coming out to quite a botched opening, in fairness. Not all the fire things were alike, but still brilliant. He took a Cesaro swing a couple of times during this match. Cesaro did look absolutely fantastic during this match and deserved his WrestleMania moment. It was an okay match. Yeah, and as you can see, Cesaro broke down in tears after his first solo match at WrestleMania. Congratulations to Cesaro for claiming his first victory. And there's a nice little graphic to prove that. There was several backstage skits, but yeah, the show itself did get a bit of a bad start through to the weather delay. Then we got the New Day, what were introduced by Big E, which was a shocking surprise. This went on to be quite an entertaining match, in all fairness, with AJ Styles and Omos. I mean, just look at that, Omos towering over AJ. Thought this match was a pretty entertaining match. AJ took a lot of the work and did a lot of the bumps at the beginning to work up to the hot tag, in which once Omos got into the ring, he literally destroyed the New Day within seconds. So it was surprised that we got new Raw Tag Team Champions in AJ Styles and Omos. Yeah, Omos is literally a beast. Didn't really show that much in wrestling offense, but in the future he will. Talking about the beast, here is Braun Strowman versus Shane O'Mac. This was a match that I least looked forward to, but there were some interesting spots, as you can see. Braun tearing down the cage to get to Shane. He did choke slam him off top of that cage, which led to Shane getting pinned and Braun Strowman winning that particular cage match. Nothing to talk about in way of way over the top stuff, but still quite an entertaining match in all fairness. Braun Strowman beat Shane. Then we had this, whatever this is. I think they started off with 2 bunnies, it multiplied. I have no idea, but whoever's in them costumes probably will not come out in public. Here's Miz and Morrison with the hop hop hey hey or whatever they call it. Who really cares? It's all a bit of fun. What did happen is Damien Priest had come out after, and so did Bad Bunny on a truck. Bad Bunny was on a truck. What the hell? Miz looked shocked that Bad Bunny got off with some quite decent offense in this match, but really a Canadian destroyer. I have no idea why they'd let a non-wrestler do such a Pacific move. But here you are, these were the winners, Damien Priest and Bad Bunny. No surprises. We did get a ding dong. Bailey, well, not exactly the segment, but Bailey Mania took over. She had several spots with like NWO and taking the Hall of Fame spot away from Michael Cole. We go to the night's main event. Sasha Banks looking legit boss. I mean, she did look fantastic. And then we did have this quite emotional moment. You could tell that there was a lot of passion going off. They nearly ended up crying. Sasha did take advantage early on using Bianca Belair's hair in a bank statement, but the night surely belonged to Bianca Belair, your new SmackDown champion. History making, as this was the first main event with 2 ladies of colour, or black ladies. Don't want to be controversial, yeah. Bianca Belair wins her first championship in WWE. Oh man, this moment was also shared by her hubby, Montez Ford. Will leave you with that closing image. I've been Dave in real life. You've been awesome, and remember to always keep it real. Until the next time, bye for now.